What is up, guys? Team Women's here, and we will be doing a classic deck profile. Coming back, got support. What is it, Chase?
My boy Dragonic Kaiser Vermillion. Ooh.
Chase's avatar back from set 6.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Me. Thunder Dragons all day. Whoop, bows character, y'all. Bows character, y'all. All of that good stuff. But alright, jump right into this. We'll talk about the starter here, just since it's already right there. The starter is the Bowser. No, I'm kidding. The starter is Fighting Draco Kid.
The brawler.
Yeah, it works really good in this deck. Since you attack the front row all the time, if you're in Legion, you can just counter blast that one, put in the soul, and take out the back row as well, and just keep some pressure on your opponents like that. It's really, really good. Really good for that. I was playing Sidestream at first, and I tried the grade 3 searcher, but if anybody really knows me, they know I have the grade 3 curse. I am Morikawa incarnated. So I always see the grade 3s.
You'll be playing spikes.
I can
12 grade 3s.
I can play 2 grade 3s and still see 4. So this is ridiculous.
Why don't you play here at Kaiser?
I don't hate myself that much, Brian. All right, next we have 4 Dragonic Kaiser Crimson. He's I play him at 4 because he's pretty much the Vanguard you're gonna want to be on for most of the game. Just because you can Legion, and he makes this guy's cost free.
Yeah.
Limit break 4. Attack the front row, gain 2k power.
Only 2?
Only 2k power. Remember, set 6 card. Vanguard wasn't really power centric. You didn't really have a lot of things going. Oh, hey, how much is that? 74 plus crit, guard restrictions. Oh, well, damn. I guess I lose. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you can Legion, put back your triggers and things like that, and it works really well with the stride that we'll get to in a minute. So we play them. And finally, at grade 3, we have 2 more Dragonic Vanquishers.
Backup grade 3?
Backup grade 3, yes. Backup ride target, because you honestly never really want to ride Kaiser Vermillion, because he doesn't really do much of anything for you. And if you ever have to Vermillion Thunderbolt the field, you're probably having a really bad time in the game. And yeah, so he's really good to go into first, to get that first stride off into Zoris. Put some pressure on your opponents, just mirror counterblast 1, pop a unit, things like that. You keep some pressure going like that. That's it for the grade 3s. And we have the grade 2s. We play 4 Voltage Horn. Voltage Horn, I had him at 3, but I moved up to 4. Purely because he gets rid of back row units as well. While it's wonderful to attack the front row every turn for basically nothing, there are some problem grade 1 units in the back, like Commander Laurel. We see a lot of Doreen and Thrusters, things like that. Bruno, I really hate Bruno. So this guy here keeps some pressure going on my opponent to get rid of some of their back row cards. I love it. Also, we play 4 Shatura. Shatura is, in my opinion, a Narukami staple. He's really good pressure unit, especially early game, even late game, because he hits for 11. So when you have your stride turns, you can boost him up, maybe 21, 26, whatever number you want. He has some really good numbers, and he keeps some pressure on your opponents. Plus, Narukami really doesn't have ways to draw cards consistently outside of, draw triggers, which is random.
This is the target of everybody's attack.
He gets bullied. This little guy gets bullied so hard. I haven't seen so much hate since Silent Tom. Everyone hates Shatura, and I can really understand why. It's amazing. It's a really good card. Fuck that nigga indeed, Devin Snipes. Fuck that nigga indeed. And last up is a tech choice of mine. Dragonic Death Scythe. Really good card. Kind of counterblast. Every counterblast 2.
It doesn't really matter, because if you're in the Legion, you don't counterblast really.
Right, exactly. You won't counterblast that much. But he's really good for, again, getting those back row units. If you see problem cards on the field at grade 1 or 2, oh, is that a Laurel? Yeah, I want it gone. Oh, is that a Bruno, Cat Butler, things like that? Gets rid of it. 2 counterblast, well spent. Again, it's my tech choice. I know some people might play the 12k attacker just for better numbers, but this guy is a champion in my book.
Yep.
Champion in my book.
Some people also play the grade 3 searcher.
Yeah, they'll play a Stormbrain Dragon. That's another one. But again, me searching for grade 3s is why search? I'll whiff every time because I have them all in my hand already. At grade 1, we have the staple. 4 perfect guard. Do not play Quintet. OG Wyvern Guard Gold. Also set 6, keeping the theme going here. Yeah, quintet walls do not work in this deck. The deck is already pretty counterblast intensive that we don't really want to waste it on defense. We want to use our counterblast to kill our opponents, or as Taka might say, fuck them up. So 4 perfect guards, usually staple. Yeah, 4 stride fighters. I like the stride fighter. He's really good. He can get me a Vanquisher early game if I need it. You know, just if I'm missing it, so I don't have to ride Kaiser Vermillion. I don't want to ride Kaiser Vermillion. Do not ride Kaiser Vermillion. He's my favorite card. Do not ride Kaiser Vermillion.
A decent booster.
Pretty good booster, 7K
Or
booster.
if you want to get rid of some great 3s from your deck, you know, because you know what our theme is.
Oh, deck thinning is deck winning, y'all. Remember that. So we play 4 of him. And we have the MVP of the deck. This guy, he causes a lot of problems. Crown Holder Dragon. Crown Holder Dragon, he just came out in Fighter's Collection, which is amazing. His skill is, whenever your Kaiser Vanguard hits, he gains 2k to himself and to another unit. So, if you're swinging at the front row, and you hit all 3 attacks, he gives himself +6 and the unit in front of him +6. And that just causes a lot of guarding problems for your opponent. He's an amazing card. Just what the deck needed. A grade 1 that supports Vermillion to this extent is amazing. If you're not playing 4 of this, you're bad. I don't like calling people bad, but you're bad if you're not playing that. And last up for the grade 1s are 2 Lightning of Hope Helena. Also from Trial Deck 6. This card, if you don't know what it does, because like it's a really old, kind of obscure card. Whenever she boosts a unit that hits, you can discard a card from your hand and draw a card. So if you have a handful of trash cards that you don't really need anymore, extra grade 3s, stuff like that, you can use Helena to pitch them and draw a card that would be useful to you. The cool thing about it in this deck is, if your Vermillion swings at the front row and all 3 attacks hit, you can pitch 3 cards and get them back one at a time because 3 attacks hit. So this is a very good card.
You're not playing the Soul Blast 250, the chicken?
Rising Feast, no, I'm not, because Helena gives me just get 2 cards instead of 1. So I have to discard 1 for it, and yeah, but you know, the chicken is, man, plus it's a 6k booster, so it hits actual numbers.
Okay.
Last up we have the trigger lineup. We played 10 criticals in this deck. I was playing 8, but I kept seeing draw triggers and heal triggers, and I was like, man, this would be helpful if these were critical triggers, because when your rear guard's swinging,
like at 50k or higher,
50k, and your opponent's at 4 damage, they'll just say, oh well, I'll perfect guard 1 and take the other one. But if they both have a crit on them, they gotta look and try to figure out how to guard so much.
They got
so
2 perfect cards.
2 perfect cards, which either way, that's fine by me. That's still 4 cards from your hand, and still 3 cards off your field gone. This is pretty amazing.
And of course, the staple.
We have 2 draw triggers. Again, Narukami does have a problem keeping hand. Because once our things are gone, we can't get them back, and we don't really draw a lot. So I included this card in the deck, just to get a little boost, little defensive triggers too. I kind of like draw triggers for that much. They come in clutch when you least expect them, or they'll sack you away to victory. It's all good. Finally, 4 heal triggers. I specifically chose this heal tree because everyone seems to hate it. It's a guy, looks like a girl, but it's a guy.
That's why we hate it.
A lot of people hate it, so I specifically chose this one.
For those of you guys that were whacking the mango tree to this, now how do you feel?
whacking the mango tree. Wow.
You know where that reference is from.
4 heal triggers, pretty staple in the deck. Every deck needs 4 heal triggers unless your name is Zavani. In which case,
he's suicidal.
You're suicidal. That is 100% correct. Next up, we have the Stride deck. We have 2 Zorus. Zorus is pretty amazing on his Stride. Retires unit and binds 2 from the drop zone. Really deadly against Legion decks because you take away anything they want to put back. He also comes in handy for getting rid of those pesky perfect guards that unflip damage or do things. Take them out of the drop zone. Oh no, you can't unflip your damage anymore. I feel sad for you.
Enjoy playing with a normal perfect art.
Exactly. And we also have 2 Conquering Supreme Dragon, Conquest Dragon.
That's a lot of conquering dragons.
A lot of Conquering Dragons. He's a pretty staple, really good. A lot of times you'll find in this deck that people will try to not call a front row against you, or they'll merely only call 1 front row, and try to make it so that your next stride doesn't hurt so much. So you just go into Conquest and you hit for 21 anyway. So yeah, that's amazing. Finally, the MVP, the big bad granddaddy of them all, 4 Dragonic Kaiser Warning.
Solemn warning.
He is
A speed spell 3 trap.
He is amazing. This card is everything I could have wanted for in the Vermillion Stride, and then some. If you don't know what he does yet, if you've been under a rock for the past couple, however long you watch this video, what he does is he attacks the front row like every Vermillion does.
GB2.
GB2 attacks the front row, which is why we play Zors for GB2. And then he says for every attack that hits, shoot up to 2 units and give them 5k power.
Amazing.
So he's already going to be guaranteed to pass around 20k power, which is nothing to laugh at, which is essentially a conquest because you're not going to save the guys in the front row. But the cool part comes when you add him together with this guy. When you add him together with this guy,
the combo.
the numbers become absolutely insane. So far, my shining achievement with this deck thus far is I got
crit trigger.
this little tiny critical trigger. I called it just as a YOLO. This little guy right here, thanks to Crown Holder and Supreme Dragon Warning, swung for 30k plus a crit by himself and won me a game.
Hey, a crit won you the game.
That's actually not, when you say a crit won me the game, that's really not what you expect to say, oh no, I attacked with a crit and won the game. No, you expect I hit a crit and won the game. But these cards put in so much work, it is ridiculous. The deck is really, really synergistic. Everything works beautifully together. I had to do like a little minor tweaking with the deck, but any turn you go Warning is a turn your opponent is not looking forward to. I definitely recommend this card at 4. I like it a lot better than I did when it was first revealed. I was like, oh, it's good. It's like a brawler. It's a brawler. No.
I saw it coming. As soon as I'm like, why is this the last strike? Oh, it's Vermillion.
Yeah, I'm like,
and not a bowing sword.
Yes, exactly. And just the fact that he can give 5k power to anything makes him instantly better than, in my opinion, than a Brawler Turbo because...
Thank God it's not Dungery.
Oh, if it was Dungery, I'd... make it? Question mark? I'm not sure. Because Dungery is really but I am the Narukami guy, so eventually I have to meet Dungery at some point.
Don't hate yourself.
I'm gonna hate it the entire way. But yeah, that's it for the Dragonic Kaiser Warning Vermillion Crimson deck. If you have these cards that show just making a deck, you will win lots of tournaments with it. I love it. The Team Movement signing out.
Woo!